Okay, there we are. We are live now. And good morning, guys. Time for the late night crew to take over again. This is the first ever marathon run of Dragon Quest Builders. Why? Because I'm the only person who speedruns this game. And it doesn't get a lot of chances into marathons. That's why. And, yeah, so just, looks like we're all set up, so let me unplug the PS4 controller. This is a PlayStation 4 game, so it is much pretty. It's much prettier, much prettier game. So let's get this underway. Oh shoot, I don't want to load. And let's go. So, this is Dragon Quest Builders. This game is basically an alternate reality of Dragon Quest 1. And it's a Minecraft / Dragon Quest 1 game, where, as you see, the Dragon Lord. You will see him again later today. And in this game, the Dragon Lord has basically destroyed the world, has destroyed all of the major cities, and you are being resurrected by the goddess Rubis in order to rebuild the cities. Why? Well, I'll get to that more in a minute. These first quests are tutorials. Awesome, Sarah. Where they just teach you how to do basic things like collect items and craft. So we're going to craft our first healing cream. And then learn how to use it. Wow, Kowie's trying to ruin the story for me. Oh yeah, I'll get to the story in a minute, because there's going to be some item collecting to do, so I got some time to talk. And oh yeah, I did a Twitter poll, and Bianca is our hero today. So now we got to collect some earth blocks. And get our way out of this grave. Actually, the Twitter poll was a tie, so someone else broke the tie. So you want to jump up steps in this game, because jumping up steps is a lot faster than climbing them. And then we're out of our grave. So we're going to start off the beginning of this run in Chapter 1, which is Cantlin area. We need to rebuild Cantlin. Each chapter is its own little story, but they all combine into Chapter 4, basically. So, like the first couple chapters, we're going to start off by not going in the direction of the town, but to actually start farming for materials. Because this game is very heavily quest-driven. It's also randomly generated worlds. Like, this is taking some effort to get up here. So I need to get 5 Chimera wings. From a... we're not going to get that Chimera. Sometimes the game is generous in giving me Chimeras, sometimes it's not. I need 5 Chimera wings because that's going to allow me to make Chimera wings to teleport around. And you'll notice when I pick up the Chimera feathers, I learn how to make an item. So as the story of this game goes is... For generations, the hero of Erdrick came. Wow, that guy sniped me. And he would level up, and he would go fight the Dragon Lord, and then he would get to the Dragon Lord, and the Dragon Lord would ask him, "Do you want to join me?" And of course, the hero would go, "No, we don't want to join you," and they would die. And then a generation later, a new hero of Erdrick would be born. The same thing would happen, and dead. Well, this last hero, long, long ago, he came up to the Dragon Lord, and you know what he said? He said, "Sure, I'll join you." And in doing so, destroyed all of the towns. I gotta be careful now, because I took too much damage coming down. So I'm collecting a bunch of items for the first several quests, and so I don't have to come back in this area again. I need a bunch of sticks. This is the best place to get sticks. And I got my 5 fruit that I need. Lots of sticks here. So, the world got destroyed thanks to the one hero who said yes. And now our job is to rebuild the world. And over the years, people have lost the ability to be creative. So we're going to rescue our first person here, Rollo. Who we're not supposed to rescue for a while, but hey, we're going to jump the gun. Blink, blink. One more fungus. Don't want to fall in the water because that would actually kill me right now. Okay, so we got everything we need over here. We're going to go over here and collect some more items. And over the years, since the world has been destroyed by this previous hero and the Dragon Lord, well, people have lost the ability to be creative. And we're going to loot this place. So we need 7 blue goo from these blue slimes. And I need to collect a lot of these leaves, so sometimes they don't give you a lot of leaves to work with, so. And you were reborn by the goddess Rubis for the sole purpose of being creative. Now you're going to notice I'm digging into the ground as I am collecting these leaves. It's because I also need an ample supply of earth in order to build my town back up. These things can drop other than something other than blue goo. Ah. Slippery fella. Okay, that's 7 of those. We don't need any more blue goo. We need 20 leaves, and they're giving me plenty of leaves. We're at 18 already. Okay. Let's collect these. So each chapter, for the first 3 chapters, starts off with you getting what's called a Banner of Hope, which is in my inventory. And you're supposed to take this Banner of Hope to the town. And when you do, it's going to basically bring life back to the town and people will start moving in again. And that's how we're going to start repopulating the towns. Because people have scattered to the winds. Just trying to survive because they don't have any creativity. They can't survive without it. So we are going to go ahead and plop down the Banner of Hope, which is going to make this our hometown. So this game is very quest driven. The first quest we're going to get is to rebuild this room here. And plop a torch into it to turn it into an actual room. And then we're going to meet Pippa. So we've already done the first few quests. We're just going to leave Rollo there for a while. We don't need to talk to him for a bit. That bell sound is because my HP is in critical right now. I'm slowly regenning health. It will stop beeping soon. So I need to actually make torches now, even though I've already dropped a bunch of torches. So we're going to make torches. We're going to make our Chimera Wings. We're going to make a bonfire. And we're going to make a club, because it's stronger. And while she is running over there clapping, we're going to go ahead and finish this room up. So the definition of a room is any place that has 2 walls high, a door, and a light source. There's various types of rooms. There's a ton of rooms that you can make in this game. Beep, beep. But yeah, beginning starts out a little slow because they're trying to ease you into how the game works by letting you craft a little bit by little bit. And as you're talking to the characters, you're going to get ideas from them. And they're like, I need a place to sleep, and since you're the only one who can be creative, you're going to be like, a straw mattress. We can sleep on a straw mattress. That's brilliant. So we're going to make her a room. A basic bedroom. Try to catch her before she runs by me. I don't know, I like Ellie in Chapter 2 more. So you'll notice I went around and collected a couple other things like a signpost and this crate. Well, because you have to reach level requirements for your town. Each town can be leveled up to level 5, and Chapter 4 you can get to level 4. And that's experience in this game. You don't get like experience from fighting enemies. You get town levels. Get back here. I don't know, Rollo's a pretty good waifu, too. And we learn how to make a chest. So we're going to take a second to... Oops, I forgot to set this up. Ah, no, wait, that's the wrong... I need to equip that. There we go. So there is, slight glitches in this game, I guess you can call it. One of them is the double room glitch, where if you make a room that's double high walls and double doored, you actually get double experience for it. We're going to do that in most chapters. So you're going to see me plop... Oh, I forgot to grab the sign on here. So you're going to see me, I'm going to start off by setting up this room. I don't quite have the doors to finish it. And because it has to be double high, in order to get around building an extra tall 2 or 4 walls, we just dig into the earth. And that allows me to basically make it a double room by doing that. The other glitch basically is being able to destroy the rooms and get bonus experience, which we're not really going to do in this one. No, it was actually a tie between Deborah and Bianca, but someone broke the tie, so it's Bianca that I made. The goal in this game is to beat the Dragon Lord. Rebuild the towns and beat the Dragon Lord. There is actually a story to this, believe it or not. So now we're going to get plans where we have to make an actual room. You're forced to make a bunch of these. So we're going to start off by finishing our room over here. You'll notice when I put the second door, it counts as a second empty room. So you have to, when you get these plans, build the room exactly to plan in order for the room to finish. Now there are freelance rooms that you can come up with. My favorite is the Doomed room, where you just make a room and then you put a wrecking ball in it and destroy the room. So we're going to plop you there, chest here, right there, and make the room last by putting the door on. And we made a stonemason's workshop, which also puts me to level 2. Now that we've done all of that, now we can actually get the quest to save Rollo. Yeah, we never actually got the quest to save Rollo. We're just doing it now. And you notice how he's just sitting there frozen in time, blinking. He's like, give me a high five! And he's just been holding it for like 10 minutes. So Rollo is the key to unlocking the story of this chapter. Obviously each town was destroyed for some reason by some monster. So each chapter we're going to be rebuilding the town to the point where we basically tick off the enemy who destroyed the town in that area, in the name of the Dragon Lord, of course. So now we got to make a cook fire. So we're gonna go in here, grab this. Didn't need that white flower, no. Make our cook fire. Sometimes it's better just to not use doors. And then we need to make some shrooms on a stick. This will be for Rolo. Wait a sec, I made the cook fire. Where's the quest? The quest didn't finish. That's odd. Okay, well, let's try dropping a torch. Oh, I know what the problem is. My bad. There we go. We had to drop the chest. Forgot you had to turn in and get the... Yeah, monsters will evade your town and destroy things. There is fights in this game, and we're going to have one coming up shortly. Because you need to... each chapter has several islands. Yeah, roofs don't need buildings. They're optional. There's several islands to each chapter. And that's how the game is basically broke up. And how you find more things. So I just did shrooms on a stick form, and then I just did the quest to get the town to level 2. Now we're going to get our first monster invasion. I'm going to learn how to make a pot too. Yes, Dragon Quest II finished. Oh, someone has to refresh for him. So first, ooh, there's a lot of trees out here. That's going to be interesting. So what I'm looking for is coarse cloth drops from these guys. Coarse cloth is one of the more, one of the annoying... Ooh, we got one off. Ooh, we got 2 already. Wow. We need 3 total before too long. And there's 5 or 6... Oh, wow! 3 for 3 on coarse cloth! What is this insanity? And then the leader of this monster. Well, we got all our coarse cloth, guys. We don't have to farm it. Wow! More coarse cloth! Wow! I just got... Every skeleton, I think, just dropped a coarse cloth. What the heck? That's not supposed to happen. So we get this blue teleporter fragment. It's the only fragment that we'll get. Every other time you'll get an actual teleporter. So coarse cloth is usually one of the biggest random points of the game. But not this time. It shouldn't be 5 seconds behind. I tested it before I streamed. It should only be, like, very briefly behind. Oh, you don't get 5 coarse cloth like that. Heck no. That's the coarse cloth you're supposed to get. So next up, you guys, we need to learn how to make giant mallets from hammerheads. Because, you know, they're the best at making hammers. So we need to go through the teleporter. Oops, don't go. Shouldn't be too far behind. I did test it beforehand, but I've had trouble trying to balance out my audio and this HD capture card. So we go to the next area here, and again, we need to start with some item collection. Ooh, there's a lot of coal down there. I might have to go down there. We need to get some orange goo to start. And I need to try to find a fur, so I can make Wayfarer's clothes. Wayfarer's clothes are important because they give you a 10% speed increase. So we're not going to really be upgrading armor in this game a whole lot, because we're just going to be wearing... Come on. Wayfarer's clothes. We don't care about that. There's a hammerhead. We need a fur drop from hammerhead. I also need 4 orange goo total for this chapter, or for this chapter. There's our fur. So Clobberella, the person we got to learn mallets from, is right there. Oh, look at all that coal there too. I know where I'm going to start farming. She's in here. We need 7 ivy. This is basically Dragon Quest Minecraft, but with an actual story. So she's gonna ask me to repair her roof. So we're gonna make some straw flooring. Okay, see you, love it. Thank you. Gonna take that with us. Drop that there, and we're gonna learn how to make mallets with Clobberella. Mallets, hammers, things like that allow me to break harder objects like stone and ore. Which is important because we need to grind some stone and ore. So we're gonna make our Wayfarer's clothes. We're gonna make 2 giant mallets. World record is 623. So we already saw where there was some nice ore, so we're gonna go for it. This first ore grind is by far the slowest because I haven't learned an ability yet that allows me to basically just farm ore efficiently. It's a spin attack that you don't learn until later in this chapter, but once I get it, it destroys, like, it makes ore farming so much easier. Ugh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go back up there. So I need 27 pieces of coal and 12 copper. That's why when I saw all of the coal, I'm like, oh baby. We hit the jackpot. So we're gonna spend a minute here, a couple minutes here farming this. Especially if they're gonna keep giving me all this coal. I think there's some iron, copper in here. Like I said, because they're gonna keep giving me all this, I'm just gonna keep digging. Okay, let's see where I am. Now you can place blocks anywhere as long as it's next to another object. So you can actually place, you know, you can place, like, blocks against walls. But if there's no wall, then you have to, okay, where am I? There I am. So one thing that's coming up is Nightfall. Nightfall is horrible. Nightfall is when the ghosts come out. Ghosts can spawn up to 2 at a time at any time, and they spawn randomly. And they basically just destroy you, your runs. Because they just follow you, chase you, and are overall not fun at all. Good morning, End of Days. Also, it gets really hard to see coal at nighttime. I'm not going to worry about the silver. Ugh, all my coal deposits dried up fast before I can get everything that I needed. Usually, ghosts can't get to you when you're on a cliff. Look at all this silver. Holy crud. Okay, we need to get to this. Still need a bunch of coal. Didn't quite have as much as I wanted here. That poor skeleton is stuck there now. There, we got all of our copper, but we don't have enough coal yet. We'll get it on another side. There's one piece there. Oops. I still need more earth, so breaking this earth is not bad. Okay, we only need a few more pieces, so that's good. Let's get all of our rock right here. It was released, yeah, over a year ago in the English. This definitely came out. This was definitely inspired by Minecraft, but I think it improves upon Minecraft in many ways. Make the silver harp. I actually could make the Ire of Slime Memorial, which basically turns the music into 8-bit music. You need 5 pieces of silver, and once you unlock the quest, you always keep it, no matter what. So I need 12 stone. I need another one, a couple more of you. Slimes have this tendency, if they see their own kind getting slaughtered, that they'll try to get revenge. One more. Like this one that's chasing after me now. We need more hammerheads. We don't care about the skeletons. We got our coarse cloth. We don't need coarse cloth anymore. Normally I'd be farming these guys for coarse cloth. Though I might have to kill them just so they get out of my way. Wow, they're all swarming now. I need the wood. I need 2 more stone. We're almost done collecting. I need wood. I need some more fur. Wow, they're all coming after me. Give me the fur and run. I need another fur. I need another hammerhead. I haven't seen that many hammerheads. There comes the first ghost. Wow, there's not a whole lot of hammerheads around here. Oh, hammerheads, where are you? I need one more. Actually, no, I don't, because I used the first... Actually, there we go. Brownies work too. Just don't die. Problem is I got too many things chasing me, so that's too dangerous. Especially with the ghost chasing me. But once it turns daylight, the ghost will go away. Now I gotta find the rest of my coal. Hopefully without these guys getting in the way. Wow, they really wanted to get me. Okay, we got all the coal that we need. Let's get the rest of our wood on our way over here to collect someone else. We're hammering a tree to death. Yes, we are. I need at least 22. Sorry if I can't watch chat as intently as I normally do. This game does require a little bit more attention. Especially when you're getting chased by 500 people. Okay, so we're going to go rescue a person over here. But it's also going to trigger a fight with a couple of skeletons, which I usually use to get coarse cloth, but didn't need to in this case. Oh, I thought I had him dead. And look, more coarse cloth. Terry's Wonderland is, I think, is my favorite Monsters game. So we got the, we rescued the person, even though we didn't get the quest to ever rescue the person. We just decided to go rescue the person. And we got Rolo quest. So now he's going to give us the quest to make the Colossal Coffer. Now our inventory has pretty much been, whatever space you have on you is only the amount of items that you can carry. Oops, I mashed into the save. Monsters are attacking my base. Oh, I forgot to get the quest from him. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to talk to him. He's going to give me the quest to rescue his buddy there, which we already did. So So we need to make the colossal coffer. Actually, yeah, no, I don't want to put that one in there. Gonna need those later. Colossal coffer basically gives us infinite inventory space. And we can open up the coffer from anywhere in the world. Okay, so we want to make 2 pots. Because you need a pot to make a colossal coffer. We need a colossal coffer. We need a forge for all the ore that we got. Make all of the copper. We're going to upgrade our weapon to a copper sword. Just for a little bit. Gives us some extra damage output. So once I drop the coffer, I'll have all the space that I need. There is no splits. This is a marathon. The Dragon Quest RTA marathon. In fact. So let's equip that. Let's drop that in here. We're going to drop it in our double room because we want the double experience. It's worth 500 experience. Things like hammer hoods can utterly tear apart your town. Wow, my attacks are going right through them. What the heck? Time to chop a tree down with a sword. Because why not? I'm actually trying to break this stuff sometimes. On purpose. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting too greedy, you guys. Because monsters will climb over objects to get into your town. And we want to leave them as little opportunity to do that as possible. Well, we'll see if I get world record at the end. So now we get a few new quests. Pippa wants us to turn that one room that we made into her own personal room. No boys allowed. So we learn how to make a bunch of signs. Rollo has the best ideas ever. He wants me to build a wall, a spike trap wall, in order to stop monsters from getting in. So we're going to drop that there. Oop, we got to make some magic dye first. Let's make some inventory room. So we need to make... Where are we here? We are 2 stone stools. This is for a quest later on. Monsters are not going to pay for the wall, I'm sorry. And we're going to get a shop sign. Because we need to turn this this into a shop here. That's going to be a later quest also. Get this. Drop that. Drop that. And it's now a private bedroom. Oops. I actually didn't need to talk to her here. But she wants me to turn this room over here into an armory now. Or into a dressing room with an armoire and everything. Which is why I needed all the coarse cloth that I got earlier. And we're gonna go do some more quests. So Rollo wants me to go get some supplies from an area over here. Probably didn't need to get that second one, but to make the stone wall that he wants me to make. And LaRouche wants me to learn the spin attack that I talked about earlier. Well, they're starting to dream. That's what the whole point of the quest game is. Is now that you're here, they're starting to get the ability to create or come up with ideas, but they can't create the ideas. Only you can, and they're all inspired because of you, because Rubus gave you the ability to be creative. The problem is when she created you, she only created you to live so long, though, because that's all the power that she had. So in order to get the spin attack, we have to fight a giant scorpion and his friends. Scorpions generally, some enemies generally follow the same attack pattern, although sometimes they can deviate from that. This guy generally pokes and then spins, but sometimes he can poke again. And sometimes they just run away. Enemies just like to randomly run away. And we'll learn the spin attack now. That one spin attack that it just did, we'll learn that when we get over back to him. But we need to continue on to this way. Over here is where we'll get the ruined castle. See? Azair there understands what's going on. Some of these single blocks by themselves, by the way, are actually box limes in disguise. So one thing we're going to need is we're going to need to make some bread for some bunny burgers. The worlds are randomly generated to a point. Like, the general layout of the worlds will always be the same. Where's all the wheat? Bad wheat spawns? Like in this case, there we go. They're all over here. Like the wheat is and the mountains, how they specifically look is randomly generated. But I knew the mountain was over here. I know the castle's in this direction. Things like that, like the general layout, will always be the same. So we're going to come down here, and this guy actually gives you a quest to repair the wall and then fight a bunch of enemies, and then he tells you where you can go to get the plans. Oh yeah, that guy's not going to leave me alone. More coarse cloth. To building the this basically wall that Rolo wants. But if you can actually just take the supplies that you need, because the person you need to talk to is inside. So we need 9 stone wall. And a bunch of spike tracks. Now we're going to go over here, we're going to steal these candelabrums, because they're worth a lot of experience. And they're quick and easy to get. Although sometimes they can be a little hard to reach, because they're way above your range. And I'm actually angling up my hammer when I attack. So this guy right here is the one who's going to tell me where it is. Oops, and I decide to sit in his chair. Come on. And the plans are on the roof. So we gotta basically build our way up the stairs to get to the roof. But we're just gonna go the short way. And we need some of these stone stairs for later on. So yeah, you're supposed to wrap around the tower and whatnot. But it's faster just to make a direct route. And let's get out of here. Monkeys can't fly, you crazy? Now he's gonna want me to build that stone wall, which I have too many things in my inventory, so. It went right to my colossal coffer. No, we're a little bit behind schedule right now. Oops, didn't want to open the coffer. So we're going to take the armoire, drop that, drop stone stools. We now have a dressing room, technically. We are level 3! This ghost really wants me. But they can spawn infinitely, but there'll only ever be 2 after you at the same time. And there, now we have the spin attack, which is great when it comes to destroying Earth. And collecting ore, because you just one-shot everything. In a giant 2x2 arc around you. We got fried eggs. Oops, I need to make room in my inventory, so let's get rid of you, you. Need to keep one of you for now. Need to do... there we go. That'll be another quest later on. Okay, so we need to make another spike trap. We need to make stone cladding. So stone cladding, basically what it does is it turns a 5x5 square of that's all I need, of whatever material you put it on into. Okay, we gotta get rid of this ghost because he's not gonna let me build this. So it's much cheaper and easier to dang it, these rocks are all over the place. I'm getting really I got really unlucky spawns. So I'm trying to build this wall in a specific way. But yeah, it'll turn basically this earth into stone blocks, and stone is earth is a lot easier to get than stone. We're gonna use that in a couple cases. Oh, we got ghosts galore this time. Man, the ghosts are everywhere this time. Some nights they leave you alone, some nights they don't leave you alone. So I'm building this wall over here purposely because there's another wall that you gotta build later in the chapter, and I'm trying to build as big of a wall as I possibly can. In order to trap the final, or keep the final enemies of this chapter from swarming my town. Okay, there's Riddle. Basically, it's a big spike trap wall that enemies run into and kill themselves. It's kind of funny. Now we'll get the level 3 quest, which we already did. Let's turn into this quest real quick to build the studio, which I already did. It's almost like I can see the future, you guys. And now let's finish this part of the chapter. That skeleton's gonna go and probably kill himself. He almost did. He got smart and ran away. But you'll notice these guys just run right onto the traps. Take 10 damage every tick. Now where they spawn is random, and within a set area. So I'm using this opportunity to eat. There is food in this game. You do gotta have food. Like, these two will always spawn somewhere in this center to slightly north side. I don't like this tree here. I'm gonna cut it down. I knew he was gonna turn around. It was just a matter of when. So I'm gonna let them deal with that for a second. I'm purposely breaking these walls down because... oops, I went too far. Don't want to destroy my room. Come on, get in there. Because monsters will climb this. And I want to give them little opportunity to get into my... So this is the night. That was the night. Okay, I need to clear some stuff out. That knight, hey Becky. That knight will swing and then charge something. If he hits a party or hits a town person, he will pretty much immediately get another attack. If he runs into a solid object that's not a person, he gets stunned for a few seconds. So red teleporter down. Next area, here we go. So there's two main objectives in this next area, first off. Collect iron, stronger weapons, and get a... oops, we want these. And get a Magnus. Well, three things, I guess you could say. Awesome, Jenny. Is to get Magnus, who can make weapons, iron weapons. And save... or you gotta save him, obviously. Collect iron and find the objects needed to make Pippa a bunny burger. I'm going to try to get 2 bunny corn steaks here. These guys charge. Same thing as the knight. No, I need leaves too. I need up to 6 leaves depending on my luck. Okay, we got 2 bunny corn steaks. Later in the chapter, you need to make 5 medicinal herbs as a quest. You get 3 from a quest reward, and then you have a rare chance of getting 1 from a drop. But I don't rely on that drop. Oh, stone golem's coming. So this stone golem I can actually kill. Kind of. I kind of gotta get him away from me because he aggroed me. He's gonna make the next part difficult. But there's one big stone golem over there. You can't actually destroy him yet until you blow him up with a bomb, which will be later. We need 24 pieces of iron. You're going to see this is where the spin attack comes in handy. Yeah, jump attacking is something you can do to avoid basically getting hit. Scorpion spawn. Is it going to notice me? It's going to notice me eventually. Gonna have to kill it. Because in order to get the recipe to make a brick barbecue so I can make her bunny burger, I have to fight a couple of iron scorpions that are going to attack. And best way to do it is to load up a spin attack. And bam, there you go. I learned that to just walk around enemies seems to be the better way. There is times where you can jump attack, and it's actually useful, but for the most part... Okay, now to collect the iron that we need. Oh, nice deposits here. Yes, you can cancel attack animation upon landing, correct. Okay, we grab just a little bit more. Cool, let's go save Magnus now. Oops. So, Pippa's over here, you guys. Question mark. Actually, it's just a trap. I hate how the menu is the same as the mashing button in this game, because you always open the menu way too much. So he's going to charge, let him hit a wall, get stunned. Ah, he put up a shield. Sometimes it's better just to charge up an attack too, depending on what the enemy does. So now we have the ability to make iron. Magnus. Some say to start with 8, because 8 is the friendliest game in the series to get into. You can, as long as it doesn't have a roof. If it doesn't have a roof, you can warp. Let's make all iron. It's been out for over a year now. Make all kinds of iron things. Okay, so we need a couple of sledgehammers. We need ornamental swords and ornamental armor. Because I'm actually going to do that inside the pyramid. The pyramid has one little tiny hole that you can teleport out of. Oops. Okay, we need to make our brick barbecue. And now we can make... Oops. Ah! Went the wrong way. And bake some bread. Now, once we get bunny corn steak and bread, we can make bunny burger! Bunny burgers are good because they increase your attack power. That's why I wanted to get 2 bunny steaks, so I can increase my attack power for a certain fight. Because one, I need to turn into her. Okay, so the next quest is we need to get some evil idol statues for Rollo. Why? Because he has plans for building a new and improved wall. Don't need any other weapons than this right now. We'll make a steel broadsword later. Because it does more damage, and there's a point in an enemy that I have to fight that it's pretty much critical that I do a certain amount of damage to him before he blows up. Some of my route I got some ideas from, especially like Chapter 1 ideas I got from a Japanese runner of this game, but after that, once I did some work, I pretty much routed 2, 3, and 4 myself. But yeah, this pyramid, there's evil idol statues in here, and let's just say the inhabitants in here won't be happy that you take their statues. Man, I have no luck getting these. These statues, once you stand in front of them, breathe fire. But there is a very tiny hole in the ceiling of this place. And we're going to evac out of it because the monsters that spawn here are really dangerous. You can't kill them with your current weapons. But we're going to go stand in the exact spot that we need to get through that tiny hole. Oops. Oh, crud, I didn't get the furnace quest yet. My bad. Where are you? There you are. I forgot, I gotta talk to Rolo before I get them. Before I get the furnace quest. Gonna get into a fight, that'll get rid of the ghosts. I don't like these trees being here. See, sometimes these guys just completely ignore you. Get rid of that rock. Ah, he didn't go into my wall. Don't worry, guys. The new wall that I build will be much more glorious than this. The guy's gonna charge right into the wall. That's why I kind of left him alone, because I knew he was gonna kill himself in the wall. Ah, they spread up too much. If they would have been closer together, I could have hit them both with a spin attack. Spin attack does double damage, but you gotta charge it up, so it's situational. Hitboxes are difficult in this game. Some enemies have much bigger hitboxes than you think, and your range to hit is really small. This guy is a lot of health. What I wanted to do is turn around, charge into me, hit the wall, and then he puts up a shield. Oops, I fell down. I didn't realize that I could fall down there. And we'll take a second to eat. I won't use all these seeds of life. So he wants me to make a... Oops, I forgot to drop all my stuff. This into an armory, which by adding these two items, that's not going to work. I need that to be on the bottom floor, or it doesn't get the double experience bonus. Okay, we're level 4. We don't need to drop anything else in here. Now these ghosts got upgraded to specters. You can dig a trench around your town, put a bridge on it. Yep. You can do all kinds of crazy things. Now we can make a furnace. Ah, Sheridan walking through the door just as I try to open it. I wouldn't be shocked if it's my internet, you guys, dropping frames. Would not be shocked at all. In fact, yes, I dropped a few frames. My internet is terrible, I'm going to tell you guys that right now. I wouldn't be shocked if there's plenty of frame drops. Okay, where are you? There you are. So now I need to build a watchtower. And I need to get Ivy out. Those out. Those out.